Turkey Valley improved to 4-0 with a 44-8 victory over Foreignville last Friday night. We're with Trojan coach Mark Scott. And Coach, what were the main takeaways from last Friday evening?
Well, we had some adversity, and the kids did a good job of overcoming it and still executing what we wanted to execute, and still playing tough defense and not giving up, points even when they got down inside the red zone most of the time.
And you did have quite a few penalties the other night. When you look at and assess penalties, are there some that you can live with, maybe trying to create a block to free up a guy, stuff like that, and others that are a little less acceptable, like moving early before the snap? How do you go about assessing penalties as you look to improve?
Well, I prefer not have any, but yeah, there are some that, everyone, if a kid's working his butt off and his hands get out, or, he's a little late getting there, but he's at least trying to make the play. I mean, you don't like it, but those are ones you can live with. Yeah, the flinching and jumping ahead at early times, those are ones we really need to clean up, because those are mental errors that just you can fix.
And looking at your team offensively the other night, you had 213 yards passing and 196 yards rushing. That's a pretty good balance from a statistical standpoint the other night. Is that something that you like to see?
Well, yeah, you always want to see balance, but yeah, I thought we could have probably, well, with a couple of flags in there, probably a little more, few yards missing out of that. But yeah, I mean, it makes it tougher for people to defend you if you have more options. We have a lot of kids that can make plays, so running in, catching the ball, so we try to utilize all of them.
And Noah Hansen, 180 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He took 2 rushes into the end zone and had a couple of nice kick returns. How is Noah progressing through the first half of the season?
He's an athlete. He's got great speed. Deceptively sometimes. He throws a really nice ball. I mean, he's still a junior with his first starting, so he still gets a little happy feet sometimes back there. But overall, we're very happy with him as what he's been doing.
And this week, you're 4-0, and you go down to a 4-0 Janesville squad on Friday night. Talk about the Wildcats. What challenges do they present?
The quarterback likes to scramble and take off. He's a good athlete. They have a Hoosier kid that's a good football player. I think he led the state last year in all classes and tackles. And he gets after it. He plays linebacker. He's running back. He'll catch the ball. They got a big 6'4" receiver that they can throw to. Offensively, we're going to have to, do our jobs and make sure we tackle well. And on defense, we're going to have to, for their defense, we're going to have to get on people and make sure we get them blocked. We're probably they bring heat every now and then. We're probably going to take a couple shots in the backfield that we don't normally take, but we got to take them and live and move on.
And you talked about overcoming adversity. You might see some Friday night. You learned a few lessons in doing so in the game against Foreignville on Friday night. Do you feel that's aspect of your team or a part of your team that you've seen a little growth in?
Well, even earlier this year, we had a game where we came from behind, got into overtime and won, and that was a big win that the kids battled through and came through some, came back and, showed that they were capable of playing and executing even late in the game and coming back and doing well. So even I think that, yeah, they're very capable of, not panicking or giving up.
All right, Coach. Hopefully you can keep your winning ways going against a tough Janesville squad this Friday night. Keep your kids healthy. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Mark Scott, head coach of the Turkey Valley Trojans. It's 4-0 Janesville and 4-0 Turkey Valley this Friday night.